Hey ho, Kermit the Frog here. YouTube, welcome back to another 978 Customs video. And today I want to show you Spider Me. I couldn't be happier with this figure, and I want to show him to you. So let me create a backstory for him, right? So this guy, he started making music around 16 years old. He hung out with a bunch of local kids who rap, but were from different parts of the town or different cities. They came together to make this crew called Kids. They were acronyms. It was KIDZ. Now we called it Killers in Disguise, but if anyone asked, we would say it was for creative, with a K, creative individual differences. And so we stuck with that for a while. We all had different styles of music, so the term creative individual differences was kind of perfect. But this is a really cool figure, man. I'm really happy to use the 12-inch Spider-Man. I don't think it would be the same if it was 6 inches. Just having it 12 inches would be great. But let's open the box and let's get straight to it. If you guys want, it's so far out because it's so far away. You guys know that this was a regular Spider-Man, so that was what it looked like beforehand. And now it looks like this. So let's take him out the box. So that's Spider-Me out of the box. I did the best I could. This is a really tall figure. I don't have a background big enough to support this figure. And I do like this figure, I'm not gonna lie. I swear to God, this is probably my favorite custom I've done. And it's not because it's me. I think it's probably because of the shading and the sculpt and the detail and just everything, I think. You know, I didn't want to make this until I knew I was able to pull it off. And I did a couple sculpting jobs before I even took on this. I always had this in my mind. I found an NBA Jam head. It was an Allen Iverson. That head up there is an Allen Iverson NBA Jam head. And it kind of looked like me enough, so what I did was just give it a shape up, and I added a goatee and a longer mustache and you know, sideburns and stuff like that. So I also added hair from Valkyrie. I just cut off one of her pigtails, painted it black, and drilled a hole in the back of his head and filled it in. But there was a lot of modification done to this figure. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a lot of work, but it wasn't hard. And I think the easiest part was the paint job because it was just a simple black with some light gray shading on the whole figure. But I did define the shading a little more. I got a tip from one of the big customizers, and shout out to you, Ricky. He asked me how I felt about criticism, and I said, hit me with it. And he pulled up a couple pictures and told me that the figure that I made could have been improved by a bit if I took some necessary steps to upgrade it a bit. And I agreed with him, and I just said that purposely I took the shortcut on that figure in particularly. For me, it's like as long as I can get the likeness, then it doesn't have to be 100% accurate. I mean, of course, we want the figure to be 100% accurate as best as it could be, but I'm okay if it's like 90% accurate. And that's what Hasbro does. So, and that's another reason why I don't even really shade like this, because Hasbro doesn't do this. Toy Biz used to, and it made their toys look realistic. I'm sorry guys, I'm really sick. This is the 12-inch Spider-Man figure. He has all the same accessories. I just included a basketball that came with the NBA Jam head. And that's it. The original Peter Parker head is somewhere over there. I figured I was gonna do something with it. I'm gonna sculpt over it and then include it into this, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, so. And I did have a hat, but the hat broke, man, and I'm so mad. It's just a thin hat. But I dropped it right on the shelf and it broke. But it's okay because it was just a prototype hat. It wasn't supposed to be a legit hat. I'll show you what it would kind of look like. That's what it would look like. It's just a prototype hat, you know. But it's a cool figure, man, I gotta say. It sucks that I have to do the review this way. I haven't done a review in a while, so I feel like I'm a little lost. So just bear with me for a little bit if you can. But yeah, man, someone reminded me. I might have to look you up in the comments, I apologize. But someone said, hey man, that unmasked head, shouldn't I have a mustache and a goatee? I was like, oh damn, you're right. Thanks, I forgot all about that. So I went back, and within like 10-15 minutes, I just painted the stash and beard lines. So I took the liberty to just take the alternate head paint black. You could tell that this flesh tone and what the original flesh tone are not the same. I had to kind of dull mines out just to kind of match that Allen Iverson face. But I think it looks pretty. I think it looks pretty good, honestly. So that's that. And you guys know, just a regular Spider-Man. I didn't paint the eyes. I just painted over it black. I didn't seal in there or anything. But it looks really good on him too. I'll put it on for you guys in a few so you can get a look at it. And then we have two whip hands. I painted them black because I wanted them to be like gloves. Whenever he has the mask on, he has on these gloves. And they're whip hands, so I don't need any whip hands. Spider-Man doesn't. And this is just for fun, I guess. Thanks for the reminder, guy. And open hands, just to kind of put the basketball keeps rolling away. And then the open hands, just to kind of go with the rest of the body. But I did a lot of work here. If you guys seen the last video of the work in progress, you know that I did sculpt the shoes. And just pull them up. You guys know that I did sculpt these Kobe 9s, KRM EXT. They're probably my favorite shoe. I got them in red. I got these, and I got the snakeskin ones as well. But I decided to go with these because they would just be easier to paint. I did the laces as well. Now again, I did all of this in parts. Remember, I did this back half first. I started with this Kobe shoe first, and then when I was able to accomplish this, I moved on up and I sculpted the toe box. Then I did this toe box. Then I did the shoe area. Then I did the laces. I didn't do a tongue. I forgot to do the tongue, but I figured if I paint it, you wouldn't even know. But I didn't want to make a tongue, just to throw that out there. And I had the sand in there. I forgot all about that till the last minute, just to prevent it from rubbing. There's so much extra preparation you're gonna have to go through in order to prevent rub. But I would have to say that, oh, there goes the hat. I would have to say that I did do a pretty decent job with the rubbing, because he's still very articulated and he's allowed to do whatever he was able to do originally. Pop his head out really quick. You can see that there's no rubbing at that neck joint. That neck is perfect. I didn't even have to sand that down, by the way. I just painted over it, so got lucky. The hoodie, I left that logo in the back. So I purposely left that hoodie. You can see that there's a little blue in there. I just realized it. I must not have painted in between here and here, these two arms. But I left that hoodie purposely with the logo because it's sculpted in there, and I would have to sculpt over it. And so this is the Allen Iverson head. It had the cornrows already. It didn't have the shape up. I tried to give myself a little shape up. I messed up right there, but I can't even rub it out unless I want to repaint it. I didn't paint this face at all. This face was already painted. I only took the time to paint more of the mustache, the chin, the goatee, and the sideburns, and up here, and the shape up, and maybe a little bit in the back. And I painted all over this black. I was gonna shade it, I should have, but I didn't. And this is Valkyrie's pigtail. Just ain't going anywhere. It's really tight, actually. So there's Spider-Me with the mask on, half mask revealed. And I think that it looks pretty neat. And you can see I put a watch on him. I gave him a ring. I'll get into all the detail and sculpting in a little bit. You can see the shading. It's pretty tight. I'm really impressed with this figure, and I know I'm like taking more time than I need to in this figure, but I just really want you guys to take a look at it. There's Spider-Man with the full-on mask. I didn't shade the mask up. Shaded the jacket, or the hoodie, the pants. I didn't shade the boots. All right, so let's get into it, right? I took the 12-inch Spider-Man body, and I sculpted a hoodie and a collar. You can see that sweatshirt collar in there. There's a hoodie, some hoodie strings. This hoodie, I just kind of based it off the Scarlet Spider-Man. I had one of those in my hand, and I just kind of replicated that. I had it sculpt on the forearms, the biceps, these wrist arms. I did a cuff where his hoodie would be. It would be like a cuff, small cuff. That's it. I was gonna do pockets, but I didn't. I sculpted this waistband where the hoodie ends. Sculpted these creases in here and on the other side. And I sculpted a watch, and on the watch it says 10:30. And the reason why it says 10:30, well, the rap crew that we made when we was kids, our side clique was called 1030 due to the neighborhood we lived. We lived on 1036 Central Street, and that was the neighborhood spot. We all hung out there, so we all represented 1030. And no matter what time it was, we'd always say it's 10:30. So I'd be like, what time is it? 10:30. So it's always 10:30. This watch says 10:30. And he has a ring. I don't have that particular ring, but it's cool. You gotta have some type of bling bling on it. So there he is, guys. Spider-Me, aka Ski Mask Spider-Me. I think it's pretty cool. I'm sorry the review was not as I would like it to be. I wanted to show you guys more, but I feel like a little kid carrying a toy everywhere. I've been carrying this around for 2 days. I like it though. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I know a lot of people don't care for it. I don't expect them to. It's not a character they can recognize, but I do love it. So. And as usual, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank you for coming again to another 978 videos. And don't forget to like, comment, share this video if you want. If you want a spider you or a custom you, it's tough, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I can make anyone else. You too, we out.
Sing, sing, everybody start to sing.
Well, hello, how are you doing? As I check our connection, a couple messages for the viewers, so pick a section, have a seat. Yeah, I know this is different, quit with the questions. Allow me a second, please, to make my first impression. They call me Poundz, here I'm known as 978 Customs Create, plus I rhyme great. Well, my son and I shopped off and it was tempting, almost let Spider-Man pass, but I had to get him. I picked a few more up, started collecting, feeling grand as I stand back and marvel at the legends. But quick inspections, I could notice imperfections, every figure disfigured, so I figured I'd correct them. All of a sudden I learned how to customize. Once I tried, after that I was on a up and ride. But come inside, it's cool, just know the rules. Number one, don't try it if you ain't got all the tools. Number two, take your time, you ain't got nothing to prove. Number three, well, forget it, don't wanna get you confused. Look, this is for fun, I ain't in it for all the views, cause I hit you every day with something new like the news. But if you choose to subscribe, you the man. Yes, you, everyone below in the comments, yes, you too. Thank you very much for showing me love. Who knew? It's ironic how we think out the box for YouTube, right?
I'm sick, guys, so I sound like a frog. Oh, stuffy. Hey, you Kermit me frog here.
Now you sing another sing. Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing. Now you sing another sing.
Now wait a minute, hater, why you always come round watching somebody video only to give a thumb down on YouTube? Top of the morning until the sundown, trolling every account. I noticed there's always one clown. Look, I just want to make videos for the viewers. I know I'm not the coolest or slightly even the cutest, but if you do view this, I promise to be the truest reviewer and customizer while adding some smooth music. You choose it. This future foundation is built big time from the viewer conversations. New creations, channel collaborations, how-tos and tutorials, working with no vacations. Just check the notification and watch for the new vid and be the first to write first. Who won? You did. I'm just telling the new kids how we do in this community. Unity proves this. We are all now connected like brothers and street neighbors. From old men to teens, together we screen ages, taking inspiration straight from the comic B pages. See Pound take notes, cause everything he see major.
Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start